and welcome to this latest update on Museum. I'm here with Olivier.
Hi.
Hi. Jamie is not here because Jamie has the flu. Hello, Jamie. So we're doing the update without him, but we have lots of new exciting stuff to show you, so let's get started. First of all, we're going to have to start with the biggest, aren't we?
Yeah.
We have some lovely figurines to show you. So for those of you who remember, our final stretch goal was player figurines. So here they are. Obviously, these are prototypes. They may still change before the final game is produced, but this is the first player token. So we have a lovely bust of Charlotte.
And this is yours. You will be the first
and I will be the first player, so that's for me. And then we have 5 different player counters here. So we have the Samurai Mask, the Lycurgus Cup.
Yeah. The Patron mask.
The Patron mask, Mask of Tutankhamun, obviously, a classic, and the Lioness.
From Mesopotamia.
From Mesopotamia, indeed. So I think I'm going to play with this one, because I quite like the Lioness.
I'm going to take the Tutankhamun.
Okay, great.
And give me your lion.
You may
Really
put my lion on.
Perfect.
Okay, so before we start playing, I'm going to explain exactly what it is that we are playing with that's different. So, some of you may notice there are some large cards here at the front. These are the League of Extraordinary Explorers cards, which have now been printed. So here's a little selection for you there.
So we have 18 cards, which now are completely finished. And this is the final size of the cards. And the rules are a bit tricky because these cards can only be bought with prestige points.
Yes, prestige points only.
And they have to be inserted, exposed in your grand gallery.
Yes, so you can only exhibit these very special artifacts in the orange areas on your grand gallery area, and they take up a little bit more space than your basic cards. So just for a bit of reference
they take
here,
2 spaces in your rooms.
Yes,
which is really nice because you fill up your gallery faster.
It does. It does mean you fill up faster.
In the same time, every card has a unique power when you get it in your museum.
Yeah.
So each of one, we are going to play for this game session with the Holy Grail, which the owner of the cards, when it's set up in your museum, reward you with 1 prestige point at the beginning of your turn.
Yes, well, we had to play with that one.
It's really nice. And the second one, because you draw as many cards as the number of players.
Yes.
And you have also, we are going to play with the Atrium of Poseidon.
Yes.
Which is a really nice one as well, because when you have it exposed in your rooms, in your museum, in your eye rooms, it allows you, the owner, to get back at the end of your turn 1 card of navigation back in your hands.
Yes, so it allows you to take 1 navigation card of any value.
Any value.
Back from your
from
discard into your hand, which is really good.
Well, so this is really a new the expansion, the Kickstarter expansion exclusive, and we're going to play with it. It brings different strategy to use the cards, because as you are most paid with prestige points, it can be a little bit tricky when we play with 2 players.
Yes. Okay.
But it's a really nice one.
Yeah. Okay, great. So they're a bit of an investment, but they are powerful indeed.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really good one.
Yeah. So another thing we're going to be playing with today is the People's Choice expansion. So this is the expansion that actually allows you to play with a 5th player, but it also brings in the People's Choice Award, which is a common objective.
It might be, for the moment, it's card, but it's not a really nice one. So it might be punch board at the end.
Yes, we're thinking of doing a punch board. Yeah,
thicker, much nicer.
Yeah.
The design is finished, but we much more prefer the punch board thing.
Yeah, we'd like it to be something a bit more substantial.
In the expansion, we have 10 cards.
Okay.
Different cards, and which brings you what people is asking by the end of the game.
Yes.
So, and during the game.
Yeah.
So, we are going to play with this one, and there is several more. And this one, the public ask to have cards, object cards, after Christ.
Yes, so the on whose date is after death, as it were, AD. So for those of you who haven't noticed before, on all of the museum cards, underneath the little piece of fluff text, there is actually the date of the artifact.
The century most of the time,
not a precise date.
Precise date, but the century. Yeah. So which means that the first player who has got 3 cards after Christ. Yeah. Can ask the 10 points reward.
Yeah.
If someone else during the play has more cards than me, you get the reward.
Okay, so you pass it around. And it's only the person that has it at the end of the game that scores the points.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So you have to take care of that. So we play with this option, but we could do, for example, the masterpiece collection. So the public is asking for masterpiece, so the 5th value cards. Yeah. And it's exactly the same thing. You need 3 masterpieces in your museum to ask to the reward. And we have also the Silk Road, we have the Earthquake, and with different things. So it's really nice. It's not so much, because 10 points not so much on the end at the end of the game, but it can be the difference at the end.
Yeah, absolutely. So before we go and start our 2-player game, I have a little bit of a mea culpa for everybody. I did announce in our latest update that we were going to be playing Black Market and the Cthulhu Relics today. We are still waiting on the illustrations, so everybody, I'm really sorry. For those of you who do want to be able to see a full playthrough before the end of the Pledge Manager, rest assured we will do one before the end of the Pledge Manager, and we are also now strongly considering
the Pledge Manager. Normally next week, I would say beginning of April, end of March, beginning of April, we should have all the civilization card from Vincent. It's nearly finished, we have only 2 missing. And Loic and Katrina, which are working with Vincent on the Black Market and the Cthulhu, are nearly finished, but we would like to make a full run through with the final art, with the final cards, which is much more entertaining, and you can see all the cards with everything. To be honest, we should do it within 2 to 3 weeks.
Yes.
Because we have to finalize the design and then to produce the cards and everything.
Yeah. So we'll now be looking to end the Pledge Manager more towards the end of April, third to final week of April, and we will make sure that you've all had the chance to see exactly what's going on. For all of you who are concerned about your cards being charged before you get a chance, don't worry, we won't be charging anybody's cards until the end of the Pledge Manager. So for all of you who have been asking questions about that, never fear, you won't be charged until the end.
Yeah, and today we are going to play with the Alternative Museum.
We are.
Which is part of the Kickstarter.
Yeah.
So, as you know, we have
the basic layout.
The basic layout. So we have the same one for the 4 players. But on the Verso side, we have different layout, which brings new strategy on the way that you are organizing your museum.
Yes, absolutely.
And it depends really on the eye gallery, the main gallery, so the orange, reddish things may be
bigger, smaller.
For example, for you, for the Sydney or the Mexico, which is a bit bigger.
Yeah.
So, for example, this one you have 7 cards in your eye rooms. On this one you have only 5 cards, so it brings you less points.
Yes.
But it's an option on which you want to score.
Yes.
And it's easier to score.
Yeah, as a reminder, to score the points for your high room or your grand gallery, you have to have
one collection
only in the entire space. So for large spaces like Olivier has there on your Rome museum,
yeah, exactly. I need 10 cards, which is really tricky.
So you can only really do that with a civilization.
We could do with a domain, but I should add more cards of the same domain inside my collection without giving me any reward on the value of the collection.
Yeah, absolutely.
So this is a way to change a bit the strategy of museum session, but also when you are playing with some new players and you have a quite strong experience in the game,
Yeah.
it's a way to a bit modulate the strength of the game.
Absolutely. Well, it makes it so that even if you're a better player, you can give other people an easier experience.
Exactly.
While avoiding being a bit bored during your own game. Okay, great.
So
we're going to be testing.
we are going to play in this game session with all the expert cards.
Yes.
So Kickstarter exclusive and all the stretch goals.
Yes.
We are going to play with all the cards from the favor cards,
Yes.
which now it's called favor.
We've changed the name of the Notoriety cards to favor cards because we'd been getting a few comments from English backers saying that Notoriety sounded a bit too negative. So now we're changing them to favor. The idea is as your museum gains influence, you can call in favors from people in power and so on and so forth. So we think favors are good.
And we're going to play with all of them. So Kickstarter, stretch goals, and also with everything concerning the events.
Yes.
So stretch goal and Kickstarter exclusive as well.
Okay.
And I think everything is done. We're going to play with the Patron cards.
Yes.
And we have included new ones. So we have some the Kickstarter exclusive.
Yes.
And some stretch goals as well.
Yeah.
So, which is now a huge pack of cards.
Yes.
With nearly everything.
Yeah.
So,
which gives you a different challenge every time you play.
Absolutely. Every time you play, it will be a different play.
There are easier ones, more difficult ones, and we're thinking of putting sort of a star rating on them as well, or some kind of rating to show players how hard they are.
Thinking, absolutely. We are thinking in the Bendis or the rulebook, we are thinking about, making some comments on the difficulty of the cards.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Good. So we have our cards in hand.
We have our hands.
We have a Patron.
Yep.
You are the first player.
I am.
And
off we
are
go.
all these nice subjects ready to do.
Well, off we go.
And as you see, we have two new cards in the Kickstarter exclusive, which is an explorer, a kind of archaeologist or explorer.
Yep.
When he is recruited in a museum, so the cost is 4.
Yes.
You can, when you are the active player, you can draw one more card from the continent, the America and Pacific, which is a really nice one. This one is really a new one as well. When you expose a masterpiece in your museum, most of the time you are rewarded. It's a masterpiece, it's a 5 value. You are rewarded with 1 prestige point. When you are recruiting this new guy, in that way you are rewarded with 2 prestige points, which is really good.
It is really good. Okay.
And we have a Japanese. Done.
Okay.
It's your turn. What cards you want?
All we have left to do is play. Okay, I am going to jump right in and take this.
So the objectives. I'm going to take this one as well.
Okay.
And you get 1 prestige point.
And I do get 1 prestige point. I am going to discard a 4 and 1 to play a 5 navigation into
So you're rewarded by 1 and you score 5 points.
And that is the end of my turn.
Good. So I'm gonna take the 2 Egyptian cards. And do you want anyone?
Oh, I think so. I think I'll take this one.
Oh, very good. Get 1 prestige point. So, in that way, I might do the... I'm going to play a 1 paid by a 2. And I'm going to play a... So I score 3 points. 1, 2, 3. And I might to score 3. So I'll score 6 points. Yep, very good.
Okay.
And I think it's done. So, but before
we replenish,
refilling, we score make room. The active player may freely take 1 card from his common pool and get back to his hand at the beginning of his turn.
Okay.
Only the active player. A value from 1 to 3, which is a good one. So now we can refill.
Okay. So, what would I like? Oh, I think I'm going to take this.
And you can take, I'm going to take this, no, not this one, which is a pity, but I've already got one. So I'm going to take the Inca bridge rope.
Okay. Right.
Oh, and we have moved this one.
Oh yes, we didn't replenish the
And take
cards.
Salt Specialist Expert.
Okay, I am going to discard my Tachi longsword and I'm going to play my Gunderstrip Cauldron.
Which is 9 points. Which is a good start.
It is. I'm going to end my turn then.
Yeah, really.
I am.
Okay, so let's have this one and a new one, which is in Public Opinion, which is not really good at the beginning like this.
Not really.
And to be honest, I have no idea, man. So I'm going to take the Phoenician card. You can give it to me. Really good, thank you. Do you want any card? Yes, you should.
Oh, I should, shouldn't I? I should. I'm going to take this one.
I'll take one. I'm gonna play one, paid by 1, and a 2 in that way, which give me 2 points. I'm going to be up 8 points, and I'm going to score 2 with a 2, so half 10, which bring me. I can draw this. Ah, good. And I'm going to play a good array, so I can recruit freely a card, and I'm going to recruit it.
I had my eye on him. It's a.
Oh, now there was some guy,
expert.
a specialist from Asia.
Yes.
So I think I've done my turn.
Okay.
And before refilling, we just drew on headlines. The press. Oh, I completely forget to get back my cards.
Yes, I did as well.
The press uprising. So we have one not public opinion on each continent.
The press uprising is a pretty bad news for us. It means you add 1 token of public opinion to every continent. Oh dear.
And we have 2 in Europe. And can you refill in Africa? Yeah, very good.
Okay.
And this is your turn.
Okay. The cards I want are not coming out.
No, not really.
They're
this
not
is
really.
really wrong.
Oh, poor me.
It's really bad.
Okay. Can I interest you in?
Yes, maybe.
A prestige token for me.
Can you give me the 5th, the 5th one? Yes, thank you.
When in doubt, take a 5.
Yeah.
5.
Did you get your prestige point? Very good.
Okay. I am going to actually. I'm going to need to stop doing this soon, but I'm going to take a 5 and put it into my discard to play a 3 and a 2.
So you get 5, which brings you to nearly 6, 9, 14. And you get 1 favour card.
Thank you. Oh, that was just what I wanted. Yes.
No, you shouldn't do this. Do you want to play any more cards?
No. I think I'm done. Thank you.
Done.
Yeah.
So we can refill, and we have 5 value, which is a really nice one. I'm going to take this one.
Oh, are you?
Yes.
Okay, I will. Not really getting what I want now. Oh dear. Never mind. Let's go for a nice big 4.
I'll get 1.
And you get 1.
Yep. So now I think I'm gonna play this 5 to play the 4. And I have 14. And you know, as quite vicious, I'm going to play the 5 to get the 5. So that's 19. But as it's a masterpiece, and I'm the nice guy over there, I get 2 prestige points.
Ah, yes, this is true.
Yes.
Oh, well, okay.
And I'm done.
Right.
So, before carry on, we have a Patron in America, which bring you 1 more card in that continent for the whole turn. So we have a lot of Incas and Mayas.
Lovely. Well, I'm going to take this one.
No.
Yes.
You shouldn't. No.
I think I should.
No. I might.
I might go home and cry.
I'm going to take the... Oh, my God.
Oh, go on, have something.
No, that's true. Yeah. I'm going to take the Phoenician. Well, I'm wondering. No, the Phoenician. Okay, good.
Okay, and that's 1, 2 for me.
Yeah.
Right. I am going to... What am I going to do? I'm going to put a 4 and pay 1 to take my merchant ship out of my discard, and...
You score 5. You bring it to 19.
I get a point back.
Yes, exactly. Which is good, because
Which
you
is
are nearly
good.
8 cards.
Yep.
You nearly have 8 prestige points to get maybe one of the nice relics.
Yes, that's what we're hoping
Oh, we
for.
just forgot to get this. So we get down this one.
Yep.
We move forward, and we have a specialist for Polynesia.
Okay. I am going to play Express Delivery,
No, this is a nice one.
which allows me to put 1 object card from my personal reserve, which is
Yeah.
my hand, into a museum for free. So I'm going to put this card into my museum for free.
And this is 2?
That's another 2 points.
Okay. There you are, 21.
And I get a new one of these.
Exactly.
Ooh, that's good. I mustn't ever play poker.
So have you finished
Or
now?
should I?
Maybe.
Yes, I have finished
Okay,
now.
So you can replenish there. And we have another one. So we have 2 public opinion token in Africa.
Ow, ow, ow.
And this is my turn again. So I'm going to take this one. Do you want anything?
Oh, go on then. I'll have... I won't have that. Let me have this.
Yeah, good. And I'm going to play. I'm going to make, to get back the cards in my hands, which is an inventory action, but I still can play a card like this. I'm going to play an express delivery, which bring me 1 point from the navigation.
Okay.
So I'm 20, and I get a favor card.
Hurrah.
And I think I'm done.
Okay.
So we get rid of this. First, we go through these kind of things.
Yep.
So, and we have an event now.
We have instability in Africa. Object cards in Africa and the Middle East are reduced to 1.
Okay, so we don't have to refill.
Okay.
We get rid of this one, refill a new one, and this is the Pacal mask.
Ooh.
But you already have. You know.
I would have.
Right.
Well, I might like it anyway.
No.
No.
No. No, I don't think so. No.
Right. That's no. How do you never have anything in your discard?
Because I made an inventory, so I didn't score any point the turn before.
Yes.
That's why, maybe,
Yeah, maybe. Right. I'll... Just to be mean, really.
No! No! So I'm going to take this one. And you get one.
Thank you very much. I am actually going to do an inventory this round.
And you can't have more than 7 cards.
I can't have more than 7, but I have 3 in hand and
perfect.
4 down there.
That's
So it really couldn't be any better, could it?
But you still can play a favor cards if you want to.
I could.
Yeah.
Except I can't.
You can't. Okay,
so no.
So we have to reveal. That's the beginning of the end in Africa, in America, and we have some Mesopotamian. Can you give me the Mesopotamian?
I can.
Thank you.
I can do that.
You want anything? No. No. Okay, good.
Oh.
So.
Getting close.
No. I'm going to play this nice 5 to get a 5. So I score. I'm 21, I'll go to 26, but I get 2 prestige points, which bring me to 6, 7, 8.
Oh.
And
I have a feeling you're about to spend those.
yes, and I get the nice rabbit.
Oh, why?
Because I'm evil.
But look, I have my grand gallery going.
I score 8 points more.
I can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So 34, and I get another one. That's not really
My
what I
religion
wanted to
collection going. Why would you do that?
Because I have a religion, you know. If you knew my Patron cards, you know, it's the end. I can't do anything with it.
Right. Okay. Well.
I'm going to play a press conference, so in my museum, which means that now I can get rid of, I can avoid being touched by a continent, by the public opinion of one continent at the end of the game.
Which is pretty good. We've changed the rule for that one.
Yeah, because at the end it was only 1 card.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's not really strong.
Not really. We decided to make the card a bit more powerful, so it now cancels the effect of all the public opinion tokens on any continent.
Yeah.
Only for your museum,
Absolutely.
obviously.
Good. And I think I might have finished. No, I don't have finished.
How much more can you do?
No, because it's tricky now. No, I've finished. Very good. So, we have finished this. A new event. A Patron in Asia. I don't know, in Asia we have a +1 card. And we get rid of the war specialist to get the specialist in Maya.
I've not done that very well, have I?
And we can refill this one and this one. And we have a new in Europe. We get rid of this one and we have a Maya.
Ooh. Well, I'm going to surprise everybody by taking this one.
No, why?
You're forcing me to re-strategize,
so
Olivier.
Give me the Egyptian. Thank you.
Here.
And you get one.
And a point for me.
Yeah, well, you know, the Trident of Poseidon can be really nice when you use it as a combo.
Yes, it is. It is a pretty good card. So, why not? Why not, indeed? Let's do it. I am going to discard my ports of Carthage, and I am going to place the Jade Mask of Picard in.
So you score 5. So you have 25, and you are rewarded with 1 prestige point due to the master.
Which brings me up to how much? It brings me up to 8. So thank you very much. I shall have that.
Exactly. So you spend all your 8.
Yeah.
And you score 8 points as well.
Yes. So that brings me up to
33, which is just 1 behind.
Just 1 behind you. So I'm going to have to reorganise because you ruined all my plans.
No.
You did.
No.
You did.
No.
Squabble.
No.
So can't play with Olivier anymore. They won't let us play together anymore. Right, so there we are. And so what the Trident of Poseidon does is at the end of my turn, I can take 1 navigation object from my discard pile and put it back into my hand.
Absolutely.
For free, which is good.
Do you want to play more cards? Because you can.
I have tons.
You are full.
I have all the cards. So many cards. Yeah, I'm going to discard Greek card to play. This is just such a mess now. I'll sort that out. at the end of my turn. I am also going to... What am I going to do? I'm going to discard my war chariot to place my touchy longsword. This is going to be quite a big turn. And I am going to...
You are 42, 42.
Yeah, I'm going to...
You have to increase, because you have scored 8 now.
Okay, 42.
And I think it's 8.
Do I need to slow down a bit?
42, that's exactly this. You are 42.
Okay.
You get a favour as well, because
I do
you cross
get another favour.
the 40 line.
Okay. Ooh. I am actually going to play a charity ball, which allows me to take one item
From
out of
any
common pool, so
pool.
any discard for free.
And I think, I may be wrong, but you could ask for the public choice.
I think I'm just about there.
Because you have one Polynesian, which most of the time is after Christ.
Yes.
Maybe not. Maybe making mistakes. The Japanese?
I think the Japanese are, I've got 14th century here.
Yeah,
I've got
the Mayas.
8th century. So, I think I can call that.
You can be rewarded with this.
I'll have that. Thank you very much.
Exactly. So you have 10. For the moment, you have 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I've just put another 2 into there, and that is my turn, which was a big turn, and now my museum is a terrible, terrible mess. So I need to try and sort this out. I'm going to do that.
And I really have to get the 4 value from Egypt. Do you want anything?
Ooh, yes, I do. I am going to have this.
Yeah, really good. That's fair. So, I'm a little bit behind, but it's not a problem anyway.
I'm not too worried about you, somehow.
No. Why?
Oh, look, hang on, hold on. Look, at the end of my turn,
Yeah, you can.
after paying all that money to get the Trident of Poseidon, I am going to... So this comes back into my hand.
Yeah, exactly. Which is really nice.
But it's still good.
And I shall pay 5 to get 5 in my museum.
Yes.
Can you score me? And with my really nice guy, I get 2 prestige points, which is really nice. From now, I'm going to include the 3 with the 4. I can add me 3. And I'm waiting this. Oh, bloody hell, that's not really what I wanted to. And I'm going to play the 4 to get a 4. That's 46. That's 46.
4 more points and you end the game.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to play another press conference.
Oh, God.
Yes.
It's a good card to have, this particular game, because we've been quite unlucky with all of
all these
public opinion tokens.
And I think I'm done. So I'm going to do this one. Move to get the agriculture specialist.
Okay.
And that's it. And you have a new event.
Grants awarded.
The active player may take 1 additional object card from the same continent.
Ooh. Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. I'll go for that. So.
But only you have to remove the last one, the Japanese, and get back on the top.
Oh, on the top.
Yeah,
pardon.
and the token. Good.
There we are. So that's what we have this round. Oh, that's not too bad, actually. It's not too bad. I am going to... There are so many things that I would do if I could afford.
I get 1 prestige point from the Holy Grail.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Which is why I wanted it originally.
Yeah, well, I completely forgot this card. Maybe 1 or 2 turns. I didn't use it. So much for this price and don't use it.
Yeah. So I'm a little bit poor actually right now. I could, however, I could do that. I'm going to do that. I'm actually going to discard my ports card.
Yeah, but I'm going to have it again.
I get it back automatically at the end of my turn. So, and I'm going to recruit
this nice guy.
I'm going to recruit someone that gives me +1 to my Maya collection.
And we have now an Inca specialist.
Now we have an Inca specialist. Okay, and would I like to do anything else?
I didn't take any cards.
Can I do?
You didn't pick up a card.
I didn't pick up a card.
No, you didn't.
I was desperate to get to.
So you really have to get one. So you get the other one.
So automatically you get the other one.
Yeah, I'm going to take this one.
Beg your pardon, everyone.
No,
I'll go back over what I did.
No, because we were focused on the things.
Okay. It doesn't matter. I recruited somebody. And to do that, I discarded my Runic Pulse, which is a value of 5, so I massively overpaid. But because I have the Trident of Poseidon card, it doesn't actually matter. I now have more cards than I was expecting to have in my hand, so let's go ahead and use those.
Yeah, you can still have 6 points by the end of the game, so you can still have more cards.
I am going to place...
Yeah, so it's one more.
One more point.
You're on 45.
I'm going to play a press conference card.
Oh, as well?
Yeah, I think it's a pretty good idea at this point. So, yes.
Really much better.
She'll do that. Okay, and that is the end of my turn.
Okay, good. So we can refill just over there. And we have some nice things in Europe as well. And I might take the Mayan cards. Do you want any? Oh, I get one from the Holy Grail.
Of course you do.
Oh yes.
Of course you do. Kind of running out of things to want. Could do that, I suppose. Okay.
And I'll take one because you get one card. Very good. So, I don't have so many things to do. You know what?
This came back into my hand at the end of my turn. I'm not doing very well here with remembering what's going on, but
I'm going to make a new inventory, so I get back with 3 cards.
Is someone a little bit reluctant to end the game, perhaps?
Yeah, because we don't have so many.
Because we're doing really badly.
We have a nice guy over there.
Okay.
And it duplicates one guy that we have already recruited in our museum.
Okay.
So which means that if you recruit this guy, you could copy mine.
Oh, so it's any museum, not just your own.
No.
That's good.
Which is really good.
That is good.
By the end of the game, it's not so interesting. And we have a new one. We have a Patron in Europe. So we have +1 object. We have the Greek. We have some navigation. And we have some Egyptian.
Lovely. Okay. So, I need to take a card first before I do anything else.
You do.
Yeah, I do. I need to do that. So I'm going to take this card.
No.
Yes.
I'm going to take the Egyptian. At least there are some Egyptian.
Okay, here we go. Yeah. I am going to discard my Gorwal trader ship on value of 4 +1.
5.
To
score the 5.
My 5. So
you get back the 1. And you cross the line. So this is the last round.
5.
And you get the last favour cards.
This is good. Okay, so I now am actually going to discard. Yeah, I have to. It's not quite so good for me, but oh well. any experienced players of Museum watching at home will be going absolutely nuts now, going, why are you doing that? You're going to lose so many points at the end of the game.
Yeah, not so much, because you have one press conference.
I do. I have a press conference, so I can.
Yeah, exactly.
Get
So
rid of the
you only
effects.
lose 2 points because you can avoid all the 6-1 from.
Yeah.
So it's not so much.
It's not too bad.
And you score 1. No, you score 2. Well, for the Polynesian,
Yes.
you must add 2 on the track.
2. Okay,
Brilliant.
and I'm almost done. I'm going to play an inventory card, which allows me to move as many cards as I want up to a value of 5 into my hand. I'm going to take these 2 back, which may not make any sense, but trust me.
It could. No, in your hand.
Oh, in my hand, sorry, but yes,
in your hand.
in my hand.
Which means that you can use them.
Yes, I can now
So
use them.
you could now.
If I wanted to, I could trade out again.
Yeah. The 4 and the 2 with the
Yes.
you already won. So you can save nearly. You will have nothing at the end.
I will have nothing at the end.
Yeah.
I will have a change my mind as I didn't read the card properly. I'm going to take this card instead.
Okay, good.
So here we go. I am going to pay this to place this.
Yeah, good.
And
so
I'm going to discard this to take this. So that's another 5 points on my final score.
Yeah.
And there we are.
5. And by the end of the round, you can get back a navigation card.
Yes, I do. I do get one back.
It doesn't matter, to
It
be
doesn't
honest.
really matter which one I
well,
get back, but I'll take this one because it's high value, and that's what I'm like. So,
so we can refill the cards.
So this is your last turn.
Yes, indeed. Oh.
You have so many prestige tokens.
Oh, yes.
So the Holy Grail card is really, really good for that.
It completely changed my mind. That's absolutely
Is it?
ruined my strategy.
Oh, no.
It ruined my strategy.
I'm really, really sad for you.
I know. But no, I have to take this one. Unfortunately, because I love this one, Do you want any card? Yes, you might. Do you want?
No. Fine, thanks. Yeah, I'll
really
pass.
Not fair.
No, I'm just going to sit here and reorganise my museum.
I know. Oh, that's rubbish. So, I'm going to play 1 to get 1. So,
Okay.
I score 1.
1 point for you.
I'm going to play 2 to score 1. I'm going to play 2 to score 2.
Brings you up to 15.
I'm going to play 2 to score 2. And I can... Okay, so I get a prestige point, for the Holy Grail.
Okay.
And I'm going to play express delivery,
Okay.
which is 3 points more. And I'm going to play a 4 to get a 2. And I'm going to pay 4 to get 4.
Okay. I lost count.
So I would recount everything. So that's I'm done.
Okay.
I don't have anything anyway, so it's finished.
That is it. That's the end of the game. I'm frantically reorganising, but I'm just about done. I think that is the best I can do to get the maximum amount of points. Yes, it is. I didn't do a very good job of filling my grand gallery.
$65.
Ooh.
Can you place mine on the 65? Very good. So I have to spend a bit of time to reorganize my museum.
Okay.
But hoping. No, because the Egyptian was really much better, to get the Egyptian than to get the 4th navigation card. So I much more prefer drawing the Egyptian.
So now that the game is over, even if you now realise that you have more AD cards than me, Can you attempt to claim this back?
Absolutely. But, you know, I check this.
It's mine. Of course you were checking it. You keep an eye on that kind of thing. I just happily sit here and play cards.
I have only 3 cards, and you have more than 3 cards, because you have the Inca, you have the Polynesian, and you have also the Japanese. So I don't have 4 cards, and you have 2 Polynesians, which means that you have 4 cards. I only have 4 cards as well, so it doesn't matter at the end.
Then I am the winner. We weren't passing Charlotte back and forth as well for first player.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're not used to having her. She has just been sculpted by us. She looks very nice. We haven't actually gotten used to having her around yet, but very nice first player token she is.
Oh, this is absolutely gorgeous. It's done. We have slightly modification on it with the sculptor.
Yes. This is not the absolute final version. We are going to change her face ever so slightly, but that is pretty much how she's going to look in general, which we think is pretty good. I do really like the little player figurines, actually. They've come out really well. We are super happy with how they look.
We are really happy with it.
And it gives something a little bit different from your typical coloured meeple that you get. And I might even go so far as to say the M word on a video about board games, but they kind of remind me of Monopoly, but the good part of Monopoly, which was getting to choose your little dog,
this
little shoe, the car.
Which
I used to love doing that.
This
bit of nostalgia
is really difficult to match. Yeah. Really difficult one, because I have these nice relics, but it must fit in the Grand Gallery. Yeah. And it's 2 cards. Yeah. So it's really hard, to get there. So I really have to match with all the religion card. Yeah. And this is maybe what is the tricky things. So I might take these cards just over there, but no, it doesn't fit, bloody.
Tell yourself you're going to win anyway, because you're playing against me.
No, what is this mess? It's a bloody mess.
That is a challenging museum layout. No. I wouldn't have chosen that for myself. Definitely not. No. But for a ridiculously experienced player like yourself, it's good to see that you can still make it challenging enough.
Absolutely, because which is the difficulty of this? It's orientation, but it obliges you to go in one way.
Yeah.
And ours, it didn't went well, to be honest, on the Patron. No. Maybe a little bit at the end, because I got the Egyptian. Yeah. But at the beginning, I didn't get so much Egyptian. It has been much better. But no, that's absolutely no. I just completely forget these cards.
I'm getting this faint glimmer of hope now that I might. Do I have a chance of winning this?
Maybe.
Maybe I do. Probably not. But maybe.
So
I have the People's Choice Award.
Yes, you have.
So that's 10 straight on.
Absolutely. Now I'll have to go there. That's absolutely.
We do have to make this video last under 2 hours, Olivia.
Yeah, I know. I'm nearly finished.
Pressure, but
I'm nearly finished. But it's nearly done. Done. No, it's not done, but it will be.
Watching a master at work.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 4, 6. It doesn't matter anyway.
It fits.
It doesn't matter. But I'm just myth. No, I'm just the complete museum.
You're missing one.
Yeah, because the complete museum. I miss one card, which I could both in your card. Just get there. No matter. No problem. So it's done.
Done.
So let's go for it.
Okay.
Let's go for the value of our Civilization collection. Yep. So you'd have the Phoenician.
I do. I have 3.
So it's 1.
So that's just 1 point.
And you have the Mayas, which is 3. 1 point. 3 points.
So 3 points
absolutely.
because I have the personnel that gives me plus.
Exactly. And you have also the cells.
Yes, which is
1. Well, you have 3 cards.
I have 4, but
I have 4 cards,
I didn't
absolutely. No, you didn't match them.
really line them up properly.
Yeah.
I thought I had, but I
No,
haven't.
this is just the line, you know, the card below.
Yeah. Oh well, 3 it is.
That's
so
3.
1 point for me.
Okay, good. So I've...
That's what happens when you don't
7.
spend the right amount of time.
Yeah, absolutely. That's why most of the time we spend time on this. I have 7 cards from Egypt, so I score 13.
Ooh. Okay then. So that brings you up to 75 and 78.
Good.
Ouch.
And I have 1 point for the Phoenician.
Which changes everything.
And end of the story.
Okay.
So now we have the domain.
Yes.
So you have the navigation.
I do. I have.
So you have 4 cards because it doesn't bring more.
It doesn't add to your collection.
No.
Okay, fine.
But it gives you at least some option during the game.
Yeah.
So it obliges you to go through a navigation collection.
Yeah.
It brings you a power.
Yeah.
Because some of them, because we have in the relics 3 cards on navigation.
Yeah.
And depending on the cards on navigation, it can bring you point, power, and everything.
Okay.
So you have 4 navigation, which brings you 7 points.
Okay, that's not too bad. That brings me up to 69.
You have the religion.
I do have lots. I have many.
So you have 5.
Many and lots.
No, 4.
Yeah,
4.
it's just 4.
So that's
which is actually
7 as well.
7 points. So that brings me up to 6.
Very good. And you have some war.
I do. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 again.
So that's 7.
Okay.
I mean, you know, at the end it's 28 points.
Yeah.
And I think it's done.
That's me done.
I think it's done. We can add also your 10 points.
Yeah.
So that's 83, 93. Very good.
Okay.
Okay, good. So on my side, I have a navigation collection with 3. It's only 5. So 44, 84. I have a collection with the architecture.
Yep.
Which is 5. I have the collection with the religion. 1, 2, 3, 4, which is 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I think it's done.
Okay.
So now we have the Patron, which is tricky because this is a new one.
Okay.
So the new one,
hard.
it's a hard one.
Yeah.
So you have to do at least some Egyptian collection.
Okay.
So 5, 6, 7 cards.
Okay.
So after
Which you
7,
did,
which is good.
yeah.
But in the same time, you have to have 1 domain collection beyond the 3-1.
Okay.
2 or 3. So I don't have 3 just over there because I have only architecture.
Yeah.
And I have religion. But I don't have the I have the navigation.
Yeah.
And I have the architecture.
Yeah.
But I don't have the the art.
Yeah. Art.
So I just got only 14 points and not the 22.
Well, 14
is really nice,
14's pretty good.
So it's 106. And 4, it's 110. On your side,
I didn't do very well. My patron card was the Great Team, and I gain 5 extra points per
expert.
Yes, but I only hired 1.
Yeah, that's a difficult one as well because you need to spend time.
Yes.
During the play without increasing the value of your museum.
Yeah.
But it can give you a lot of points.
I wanted Poseidon's trident so bad, and I got
1,
it,
2,
but
3, 4, 5.
I kind of had to sacrifice my patron card to do it. But 5 points. 5 points is 5 points.
So at the end I scored 4 more over there with my prestige point.
I have none.
And now we have the public opinion. So with the public opinion, you have 2 cards, but you can avoid 1, which is maybe the Europe one. So you lose only 1.
Okay.
So we have done 97 and 114.
97 is an honourable score. I'll take that to the bank.
It was a really difficult one because
I've lost to you by more points than that in the past.
Absolutely, but They are really tricky, this one.
Yeah.
All of them, they are difficult ones.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. I mean, that looks easy when you first pick it up, but it's actually not as you have to invest a lot of points,
during
and a
the
lot
game
of cards.
without any reward, because you spend cards and you don't get anything, on the value, so you don't score anything.
No.
So this is why it's an easy one to do, but difficult to manage.
Yeah.
And with the relics are really interesting because they have power. And most of the time you say, I would like this one.
Yeah.
But in the same time, it focuses you on a strategy.
Yeah.
And it's difficult to get out from this strategy.
Yeah.
So it's a really nice game because it's really difficult. I don't score because I could have fill up my museum, so score 11 points more, it doesn't matter anyway. I just missed this because we went through quite fast on this time. But the Igare is really difficult to do. At the beginning, I wanted to do with the navigation.
Yes.
Because I wanted to go with the navigation at the beginning because it's part of my collection, but you'd get directly the 5 value navigation cards. I said, well, my navigation.
You mean to continue? I wanted those prestige tokens.
I said, look, I might go with a religion because I love religion cards in my hands. So I said, maybe it could be a good opportunity to go with the the Holy Grail.
Until it turned out that I was doing exactly the same thing.
Yes, indeed. And the problem is, I miss, because I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
I miss 4 cards, which is, no, because it's 2. I miss 3 cards, religion cards.
Yeah. Well.
So
them's the breaks.
We went on many things on the same thing.
Yeah.
Which means that we have to make difference, and you score 10 as well with the with the public choice.
Yeah, the public choice award is a fun addition. I quite like that. It's another thing to keep an eye on, but I can absolutely imagine players stealing it back and forth from each other during the game, and lots
absolutely. Because I went at the beginning it was difficult for me because I went through the Egyptian. Egypt is more exceptional before Christ than after Christ. So I knew that it would be difficult to get the 10 points on this.
Yeah.
So good, perfect.
Absolutely, yeah. So there you are, guys. Thank you very much for watching. This was the full playthrough with all of the Kickstarter exclusives, our new Patron cards, our new personnel cards, the favour cards. We have the figurines, we have the alternative boards. We had tons of stuff to show you. Our lovely Charlotte, and more still to come. For all those of you who are still waiting for the Black Market expansion and the Cthulhu Relics expansion videos, please feel free to send me angry messages on Kickstarter. I'm very sorry, the video is coming soon, and we will be prolonging the pledge manager to make up for the delay. Thank you so much for your patience, and thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. Please let us know on the Kickstarter comments section if you have any questions. All right,
thanks, Olivia. See you then.
Bye.
Bye.